Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Daily Motivation, 365 days of consistency, doing the same things over and over again until they become habit. Happy Sunday to everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hey Karen, how's it going? Thank you for watching. Hey Jasmine, how are you? Thank you for watching. And I hope everyone's having a lovely day, eating some good food, having some good relaxation. So today is Daily Motivation, and before I start, I want to show you about a book that I'm starting to read. That my goal is to finish this by the end of the month. Is Joel Osteen's The Abundant Mindset, The Abundance Mindset, because he used two of my favorite words: abundance and mindset. Two things that I love to talk about, and two things that I love to read about and discover in my own life. So today I want to talk about the art of hoarding things. See, there's a flow of energy. Everything is flow, just like electric current. When you turn electric current on, is a flow, the turn on power in your home. And when you stop flow by using a resistor, that flow of energy cannot reach you and cannot be used to create the life that you want. So when we hoard things in our lives, which is we could hoard our feelings and our emotions, which many of us do. Sometimes we hoard things, like many things we could be throwing away, but we're like, no, I want to keep that. I have that problem sometimes. Sometimes we want to hoard our own abilities, our own skills, our own knowledge, our own talents with the world, and we keep it to ourselves. But that stops the flow of getting what we want. See, when we hoard what we have, we're stopping the flow of getting what we want, because nature abhors a vacuum. Hey Greg, how's it going? Nature abhors a vacuum, meaning it doesn't like empty space. It doesn't like idleness, and all space has to be filled with something. So if your plate is already full, you cannot allow new things to get in it, even things that you're asking for, that you want in life. Like today, I was in my office and I started to throw some things away. Why? Because I don't need them. And me holding on to certain things is not allowing certain things to come into my life. Which reminds me of a story. I always love to tell this story about Steve Harvey. He was talking about a story about his mother when he wanted a brand new car. And he had his old car. Hey Susan, how's it going? And he had his old car in the driveway. And he would say, Mom, I'm gonna get this new car. It's gonna have a drop top. It's gonna look so fly. And she said, okay, that's great, son. But how are you gonna put a new car in the driveway when your old car is already there? And for a while, he didn't realize why she kept saying that to him. Until one day he came to her upset. And he said, Mom, I'm really trying to save money for this car. I'm really trying to get this new vehicle. And everything doesn't seem to be working for me. Just came back from the church, now going to the beach. All right, excellent, Karen. And I can't get this new car. I'm saving my money, I'm trying to do my thing, and this new car is not coming to me. And what she said to him was, well, how can your new car come when your old car is still in the driveway? Finally, it clicked to him. And he said, I got to get rid of my old car. Hey, Marilyn, how's it going? So what he did was he gave his car away. He said, I'm going to take this to the dump. I'm going to get this out of my driveway. And it just so happened a month later, he was able to get a lump sum to afford his new car. See, it's something about the universe that says when we hold on to things, that means we're not allowing new things to come into our lives. Because we're managing all the things we already have. We're always busy. I'm doing this, I'm managing that. I got to hold on to this. I got to do all these things. But when we're able to let things go, that's when we're allowing the flow of things that we want to come into our lives. It's like, I was talking to a girl once, and she said, I can't find a good new relationship. And I told her, because you're hoarding and holding on to the emotions of your old relationship. You can't get the new relationship if you're hoarding onto the emotions of the old relationship. That means you're still in a relationship. And she's like, no, we broke up years ago. I'm like, no, you're still in that relationship because you haven't let it go. You're still emotionally involved into that old relationship. And once she could let go emotionally of that old relationship, the new relationship came in. The new relationship came in. Make room for the new. Jasmine said gem drop. Thank you. Appreciate the love. But that's always, if you are hoarding onto emotions, even talents. I know some people says, man, I want more abundance in my life. I want more flow of income. And there's a Neil Donald Walsh speech, actually a whole presentation about abundance that I advise everyone to hear. It's incredible. But he was saying, I can't get any new income. I can't get any new clients. I'm not getting new customers. I'm not getting new money. And I said, because you're hoarding. It's like, what do you mean? I'm saying you're hoarding on your skills and your talents. I've seen your commercials. He said, hey, join my group and I'll give you my inspiration and my motivation. I'll give you my coaching. He said, sign up for my program first, then I'll give it to you. And I said, no, that's like Earl Nightingale said. It's like the man that went to the fireplace and said, give me heat and then I'll add the wood. What's a gem drop? A gem drop is a good point. It's a gem. It's a gem to pick up. It's things to think about. It's food for thought. But when you understand that nothing could come in that you're hoarding, so I told him, hey, start giving your stuff out for free. Start doing your lives for free. Start coaching people for free. I do it all the time. Sometimes I hit people up and say, hey, I saw your post, but man, if you did this, I think it would be much better. And like, hey, thank you, Rich. Why? Because what that does, I give first before I ask for the receiving. And the receiving seems to come just naturally because I'm always in the state of giving. I'm not hoarding out anything. I'm not keeping my knowledge and my skills and my influence to myself, but I'm actually giving it. I listen to Conversations with God on my long drives. Great book. Hey, Sue, how's it going? But in order to get into your life, you have to let go of some of the things that you no longer need and no longer serves you. That can be furniture for some people. That can be clothes. That can be your abilities, your skills, your know-how, your talents, your abilities. It can be many different things, but we're all emotions, especially emotions. We hoard on and hold on to these things like, oh man, they did me wrong 3 years ago. Man, I can't forgive my parents for what they did when I was a child. I'm like, that was years ago. At some point, you have to let it go. And as you let those things go, you allow emptiness. You become the empty vessel that you were meant to be. And you allow the flow of things that you want to enter into your life. But it can't enter if there's something that's already blocking it, already in its place. Like for this room, I cannot put anything more in this room if this room was full. If this room was full of things, there's no way I could put anything that I want. Even if I wanted it, I couldn't put it in. It wouldn't fit. And that's your finite with your energy. And so if you are hoarding onto things without giving it away, throwing it away, letting it go. Sometimes I take clothes and we go to the Salvation Army every year or Goodwill, and we give those clothes away. Why? Because there's no point of keeping those things if I want new things to enter into my life. Is Conversations God a CD? No, Karen, man, we need to talk, Karen. Conversation with God is a book series, and it's also an audiobook from Neil Donald Walsh. Awesome book, incredible, eye-opening. It'll show you what life's really about, and it's like the truth to me about how we deal with this thing we call reality. Sonia, I appreciate the love. But again, this is Rich Fontaine. Of course, you could agree with me or not agree with me, but either way, I feel this was a successful conversation. Hopefully this served you well. Please like, please share, please comment. Just want to give some shout outs. Thank you, Sonia, for commenting. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you, Susan. And everyone else that had a chance to watch this now or later. Just understand that nature abhors a vacuum. All emptiness must be filled. So if you want things filled in your life, fulfillment in your life, you have to learn to let things go. Love is love, and I appreciate all of you.